Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're on Swansea Breakwater after some smooth hounds, or some early smooth hounds. There's not really any tide running at the minute. A few other people down here, a few rays being caught. Hopefully we have smooth hounds today, and let's get into the video. My dad's into the first fish of the session. I just missed a bite, as you might have seen. Well, you won't have, but yeah, it wasn't a bad bite, but I was 5 yards out, so I have to. But I'm gonna have to go and get the net, and then I'll see you in a minute.
First hound of the season. Had a nightmare start, so chuffed with the fish. £8 4 ounces. I'll show you our new weigh-in sling in a bit. But yeah, we just used that perfect fish. Single crab and a single Viking 4.0, not the dongle. This one, using up some old rigs. So really happy with him as the first fish of the session. Happy days.
Dad's into another fish. We think it's another smooth hound, don't we, Dad?
Yeah, he's running.
Well, I need to net this fish. I'll see you on the other side.
We've got some new gear, thought we'd show off today. We've got our new Tronics net. So this was one of Max's Christmas presents. We got the hound in there nicely, and we got the new Rapala weigh-in sling. We mentioned in a video before about kind of wanting to weigh our fish but doing it safely, so you put the head of the fish in there.
It's meant to cover the eyes, which calms them down.
We got our Electro Samson scale. Obviously there's the weight of the sling to take into account, but that one there is £8-ish, so 8.5. But yeah, it means the fish can be weighed without going into the gills or anything like that. Scales are recognised in all matches, so they're the kind of ones that we use just so we can use them in all affiliated matches and opens. I'm going to get this one back in the water now. Oh. We're getting back in, yeah. So the Rapala bag was one of Max's birthday presents. Net for Christmas.
It looks really good as well.
Yeah, we christened them both today. Let's get back in. So as Max said, we're on Swansea Breakwater today. We've never fished here before. Got Swansea Bay across here, then the university on Fabian Way. Along the breakwater you've got to park kind of quite far from the base, and it's a good sort of 15-minute walk. I know there's been quite a few other videos down here. Yeah, and then you're kind of on this sort of ground, not much space to cast. So you either kind of hang it over the back and do a bit of an overhead thump, or we've managed to get up onto the wall for a couple of casts. But actually we've had fish in close and out far at the moment, so it doesn't seem to make a difference. I'll show you some of the bait and rigs that we're using in a minute. Max has got his posh new 525 Mag 4 reel there, he had for his birthday. Yeah, so first multiplier, so he's having a bit of a practice with that so far. He missed a really nice bite on the first cast, actually. Wasn't far off the rocks on a crab.
It was 10 yards out.
Yeah, well, probably a little bit further than 10 yards out, but yeah, nice bite on the crab. I missed it. And Dito Allen's been very kind to lend us one of the Any Fish Anywhere Bass Pro Mark 1s. A few of you have asked what rods Max is using. He's a spoilt little boy and he's got lots of different rods. However, over the rough he predominantly uses the Any Fish Anywhere 6 and bait in the 14 foot, but it is a bit of a mission for him to cast. So with the Any Fish Anywhere rod, which I love my Any Fish Anywhere rods, shown you in lots of the videos, it's one of those that this is the 12-foot 6, so it's a little bit shorter for him. So I'm hoping, paired up with a multiplier, this might be more of the right height for him at his age, because he has only just turned 12. That's why we got some new birthday presents and we're out and about today. Another hound, so that's the third one of the session. This one's a little bit smaller, I reckon probably £6. I haven't bothered weighing him. Single crab again, that's 2 on crab, 1 on squid. They do catch them on crab, prawn and squid down around this part of the world, more so than kind of Aberthaw way, but I don't care what anyone says, if you're fishing crab you'll definitely catch more on its day than most others. So yeah, I get him back in now. Next, just reeled in one, fishing a whole squid on that one for a hound. You managed to get a little small eye, probably about £4,
Yeah.
£4.5, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. First fish of the day, so that's 3 hounds, 1 small eye. Okay, so Max finally managed a hound. So straight after the ray, rod went again. This time what was the bait, Max?
Crab, I think.
Crab. Excellent. We've had the ray on a squid, another hound on the crab. Well done. Let's get him back in. Cool. Amazed so far tonight, because normally it's dogfish central around Swansea and we haven't had a single one, but coming up now to sort of an hour before high water, first dogfish of the session. Hopefully now there's not millions of them and we still keep going with the hounds and the rays. But yeah, first one of the day, another fish though at least.
Yep.
Well done, dude. I said I'd show you a couple of the rigs that we're using this evening. Not gonna lie, I'm almost a bit ashamed to put some of these on camera, but we must have well over, what do you reckon, 800 rigs in the house?
Yeah.
At least. Probably 6 or 7 rig wallets full. Max has got a fishing desk in his bedroom that he makes his rigs on. The drawers are full. We got rig winder boxes full. And when he first got into fishing a couple of years ago, he'd sit in his room and make masses and masses of rigs with these bright coloured lines, tiny short pulleys, short up and overs.
Purely because...
2 seconds, what are you saying?
Purely because I had a hook in my finger because of the man behind the camera.
So what's that got to do with anything?
That's why I use the bright coloured lines.
Ah, okay. So he was using the bright coloured lines because we were using clear ones on Kevin's sheet, and one day and I moved and the hook got stuck in his finger. But yeah, so, and I've had enough. So we've got hundreds of these rigs that we never use, and I knew the hounds were going to be out tonight. When the hounds are down in sort of Swansea and West, and even to an extent kind of Aberthaw in that area, they're not that hard to catch. So I've brought a load of the old rigs, and I thought, you know what, if the old rigs start working, we'll use them, and then they only get one use anyway, so we'll chop them up. And then if they're not working, I brought a rig wallet of all of our favourite kind of dongle rigs, clear lines, chameleon, our better hooks, etc. So this is the mixture. You can see we've got 5 rigs hanging down ready to go. When the hounds run through, you can kind of have 2 or 3 in the space of 10 minutes, so we like to keep plenty ready. So we've got this short little pulley here that he's made. All of these Max has made. This has got the fixed top hook circle. I don't generally use pennels for hounds that often, but like I said, trying to clear out some of these rigs. And this has got some tiny swivels going on there. Seems to be working. This one, he's got an up and over, again, pennel. I think this is a 2.0. We got whole squid on this one. Squid's caught quite a few fish tonight. And then, well, that's unclipped. We've got another quite short pulley. This one's probably about 2 foot. Got a single hook on this one. Load of squid heads, just using up some old bait from the freezer as well tonight. Down with the imp. Another tiny pulley. This one's probably 18 inches. Squid there, missing the head. And then we've got a longer pulley with one of these sort of cheap pulley beads that I really don't like if I can help it. Down to a much longer one, 5 foot, with a single 4.0 mustard Viking on that one. So yeah, it's literally a use up of the rigs tonight. I haven't bought any bait, so we had a load of frozen bait in the freezer. Brought some old crabs out, haven't we? It's a bit of a cheapy midweek session. Use up some rigs, use up some bait. We got the match on Sunday and we'll end up spending a fortune on bait for that and get all our best stuff out, won't we, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, years ago, before fishing was as expensive as it was, I'd literally finish a session, any bait that I had, I'd chuck it straight in the sea after. I've got to be honest, nowadays we've got a tall freezer in the garage, and any old bait after a session we put in 1 or 2 spare drawers, so we kind of know it's been used. And then what we'll normally do in our sessions, especially the pleasure sessions, never matches, we'll bring 80% new bait and 20% of kind of the older bait out with us, and we'll kind of use a bit of a mixture. Tonight we've literally just brought stuff from the freezer, so we've got crabs that we've frozen ourselves. Some of them have been out of the freezer once, kept in a cool bag during the session, and then we've put them back in the freezer. And then we've got a mixture of the fish baits that we've again probably taken out once, gone back in the freezer, and using those up. And like I said, when there's hundreds of hounds around, they're really not that fussy. They're coming in scavenging. Wouldn't do this in a match, but it's a pleasure session on Wednesday night. And he's costing me a fortune. It's just been his birthday, hasn't it?
Yep.
So plenty of new fishing presents for that. So actually we're on a bit of a use-up mission tonight. Hopefully we'll show you a few more fish. Another hound for Max. So this one was a good fight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right in close.
Right in close. So yeah, he cast this one himself. It was about 30 yards out with a chunk of crab and a squid head. Ran your ratchet wild on your new multiply, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably about £6. Let's get him back in, alright?
Yeah. My dad thinks he's into a fish. Is he a good fish?
I don't think it's a good fish.
Hound?
Well, I've got the loop rig on, so I think it might be a double dog. Or it could be a dog and a small ray. It was going about 10 minutes ago. I showed the bite and then it's gone again. Like I said, I do wonder whether it's a double dog.
Well, I'll go down just in case.
Oh, don't go down. That's alright. I'll lift him up 2 seconds. For those of you that have got kids at home, you know they don't listen when you say don't go down, and off he goes down.
I think that is the oh no.
Oh, I think something came off because it definitely felt a bit heavier than that.
Yeah, I saw something come off.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it was like a little dog or something.
Unless I'm just a wimp and my arms are tiring after all these hounds. So that cast that Max just cast out, he's got a fish. Oh, look at that. Yes. So this is the Bass Pro, putting it to the test with some hound action today.
Stiff rod as well.
It's a stiff rod, yeah. It definitely feels a bit meatier than a normal bass rod, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I've got the net down here, Max. You're going to need to bring him a little bit closer to me because those rocks are soaking now.
If I can.
If you can, yeah, we'll try and muster it up. I don't want to drop this camera in the water either. Oh, he's running. He's running. Okay. Right, let's get him breaking the surface and then I might put the camera away until I net him. Oh, carefully does it.
I don't
No. Try and bring him in, Max. Oh, he's only a little one. Right. 2 seconds. There we go. Well done, dude. Whoa, lovely jubbly. Little baby one there in the net. So probably about 3.5, 4 pounds. Another one for you though, dude. Well done. Max wanted to weigh this one in the sling. How are we looking?
6.13.5.
Oh, 6.13.5. Sorry, buddy. I was there. You're there 3.5, 4 pounds. Well done, almost £7. Nice, loving this sling as well. Well worth an investment. Gary Evans have got them for £20 something, so that's where I got Max's for his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good, really handy. Let's get him back in. You cast out again. So I showed you the 5 rigs hanging up on the winders. We're down to the hooks. We're down to 2 or 3 because Max has literally had 2 smooth hounds in the space of 4 or 5 minutes. I think he's got a 3rd one on this now. They're running through. Yeah, here we go. Come on Max, don't worry about that rig, you got the slack line yet.
Okay.
So yeah, literally we've gone, oh he's now tangling my rigs. We've literally gone from a bit of a slow half hour to get ourselves ready to now all of a sudden it's gone a bit mad. So yeah, this will be the third hound in the space of, well, less than 10 minutes I reckon. The species for the night, a tiny little bull huss. Another little fish for the evening there, some lovely markings. Oh, Max has got another one. Can you hear the ratchet? Look at that, that's what I mean. Look at him, how excited he's got. Go on, hit it.
I am going to.
Literally, as soon as he's putting his rod on the rest of the moment, it's running. Is he there?
I think so.
I think so. Bass rod's doing some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Give it a bit of drag if he needs it. Gentle, let him run if he needs to. Right, I'll come back to you on the other side of this one. This looks slightly better. That was the hound that you just saw Max is biting and reeling in. This one's £8, bang on. So brilliant, brilliant little session. I've lost count now how many we've had. We've had well over...
Probably at least 7.
No, at least that. Yeah, it's gone over 10. We'll count them back when we watch the video. Right, well done. Let's get him back in.
My dad's got a fish. It's going manic now. I think every rod now has got a bite.
Yeah, we've got 2 other fish on the other rods. It's my turn to reel one in. Oh, it's what's that? Is that a dog?
Yeah, I think so. Or is it a little scrap, is it? No, it's a dog.
Okay.
Well, it's a fish.
Another species for the night. This time a thornback ray. Amazing markings on this, and literally you can see the thorns giving it its name. They are razor sharp inside. He's a thick old ray, this one.
Really thick.
On the crab, fixed top circle hook, really short pennel. It's one of the rigs I showed you earlier, just on a use up tonight, like I said.
16, 20 inches.
Yeah, 16 to 20 inches. Absolutely lovely fish. Get him weighed now. I reckon it's about 4.5. All right.
My dad just cast out the one that he had the thorny on, and it just went bump, 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 bash. Took the stand, nearly took the stand, didn't it?
Yeah. So
nearly took the stand.
I've got a loop rig on this one with a 2.0 hook on each one, and I wonder whether I've got 2 hounds that have hit it together. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go land it down there.
Yeah, this has been the biggest of the night, I think, or it's 2.
Let me go.
I've never seen a hound, but I forgot to put my ratchet on. So yeah.
Let me go down and land them,
okay.
Just in case you don't lose them.
Yeah. That's the lesson of the evening. When you're fishing with crab or squid for hounds, or prawns, or anything for hounds, put your ratchet on, because we literally almost ended up with 3 rods in the sea. There were a double shot. I had a loop rig with 2 O's on each hook and half a crab on each one. I did think to myself, let's try and catch 2, and unfortunately as we were landing them, the ones come off. But we've got the first double of the year at 12 pound, let's call it 11.14. 11.14. The first double of the year, and there's also one on there about £7. So there's almost £20 of fish, which had caused it to come off. Wicked fight, shame we didn't get the both on together.
Yep.
But yeah, awesome. Cheers for landing them, Max.
Dad into another fish. Hound again. Good bend in the rod.
They just can't
Stop.
We haven't filmed them all, and I think we've well over 15, probably 15 to 20 hounds. That thorny, the small-eyed. It's about 8:30 now. It's a school night, so I think we might have one more cast on each rod.
No.
I'll have to get Max a McDonald's or something then on the way home. Nice nutritious dinner. Only we've got the net on this one. Oh. Where is the next?
I'll have a look.
It didn't feel like good. Let's go towards the end.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you guys and get this one up.
Max has just had another little one, baby. This one, probably about £4 something, literally every single time he's reeling in. He's casting out. He's got a fish on at the moment, so he's loving life, loving this Bass Pro rod as well. You can see that being the next present. Go on, buddy, get yourself up there. Let me sort this hound out and come back to you now. We're on our last cast now of the evening. It's been manic, hasn't it? Max looks knackered. It's about 8:30, so an hour into the ebb. We've got the last 3 casts out. No rigs hanging, as you can see. Last 3 out there, and we've got a bite pretty much on all 3. So don't think any of them are hounds just yet. Some of the hounds have been running, some have been giving slack tonight, so it's quite hard to know. But I reckon we've had well over 25 fish now. We had that thorny, the small-eyed, yep, little huss, 4 or 5 dogfish, which we haven't bothered filming many of them. And yeah, we've lost count on hounds, to be honest.
Overall, it's been a good session.
Overall, it's been an awesome session, isn't it? Lots of people.
We've had at least 25 hounds.
Yeah.
We've had 5 dogfish.
Yeah, well.
So that's 30 fish already.
Yeah, like I said, been an amazing session.
30,
oh, look at this. There we go.
About 33 fish all session. And
yeah. Like I said, we've got the 3 rods left out there. And I reckon we're going to have 3 more fish.
Same. Might only be dogs, but a dog is a dog, still fish.
What's going to be your McDonald's order now?
Double cheeseburger meal.
Double cheeseburger meal.
And an Oasis.
And an Oasis, nice. I don't know what I'm going to have, but we're going to need some food soon and get you home. So yeah, been a great use up of some of the rigs. Like I said, when they're in numbers like this, I really don't think you need to be too fussy on bait or rigs. We've had as many hounds tonight on squid as we have on crab. Can't believe the one dropped off of the hound. So I had that biggest one, £12. Look at all the rods good. Oh, there we go. A ratchet going.
On the...
Yeah, £20 of fish on that one cast with the £12 hound, or pretty much £12 in, and the £8 snapping off on the rocks as Max was trying to land it. So yeah, been a brilliant session. Can't wait to edit the footage and show you all. Stop playing with the rods, Max. That's Max, not the fish. Let's get you a few more fish on these last casts to show you, and then Max will do his outro in the van and I can get him fed.
Last cast on Dad's Any Fish Anywhere rod.
This was the one the ratchet was just starting to run on then. There he is.
As you can see, sunset. And I just
it's a lush evening. There hadn't been a breath of wind in the air all night.
And Dad's into another fish. So.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Look at that.
Bigger than the 12.
Don't think it's bigger than the 12.
Should I grab the net?
Yeah, grab the net then.
Right.
Put the camera down.
I'll see you in a bit.
Bloody knackered. Those rocks are a pain going up and down, especially with this many fish. Another one in there, probably about £7–8. We've stopped weighing them now. That one was just on a single crab. I got a slack liner on my other rod. Just been watching that go as well. Let's get this one unhooked. And I get the other one in now. Hound going back. I think there could be 2 more on those as well.
My ratchet just went, the other ratchet just went.
Oh, whose rod's that?
That's yours.
That's mine. Right, let's get this one in now. Oh, wow.
You don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Just put my cap back on because I was sweating so much. Right.
Well, we'll see you on the other side after the sun.
Last but one of the night. Only a little one, this one. About £4. I'm going to get him unhooked and we'll get the last rod in now. Last reeling in of the night now on the bass rod.
Knackered.
Knackered, yeah, I'm knackered as well. Like I say, we've genuinely lost count of the number of fish we've had tonight, but it's got to be in excess of 30 now. Anything there?
I think so.
Think so. So yeah, those 3 last cast fish. If I didn't have to get Max back to bed, I've still got a load of bait with me. I'd keep on fishing for a couple more hours, but Harm's tired. Reckon it's time to call it a day. Anything on there?
Yeah, it's a little dog.
Little dog.
I think. There's something.
Okay, gently lift him. Yeah, little dog. Let me head down there. Careful coming up the rocks with him, Max. Don't want to hurt him. There we go. There we go, little dogfish. Well, can't knock it, can you? Last cast. All of us had a fish, all rods. Well done, dude. What does the dogfish say?
Woof woof. Water session, reckon we had about 30, 35 fish maybe. Wicked session. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Angling and Fishing Custom Rod House and Spooligan Fishing Tackle. And thanks for sponsoring the video.
He's happy now because he's got his McDonald's. He's not showing up on camera. Alright, cheers for watching, guys. See you again soon.
See you.